Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of our Wizard101 Let's Play. My name is SlytherinKnight, and I'm so happy you could join me. So today, before we get to dumping the imported tuna crates, we're going to do a couple side quests. There's one here in Wallersburg, at least one that I know of, and then there is another over in the harbor. So we're going to get those done before they kind of start piling up on us. So, yeah, hope that's okay. Just want to go ahead and get them done. And because I'm genuinely curious to see more of, like, the side stories of Polaris, so. So, the artist, okay.
Bonjour, I am Toulouse. You're familiar with my work, no? No? Really? Oh, well, an art aficionado is not what I'm looking for anyhow.
Fair enough, and bonjour.
What I need is an able-bodied to help me with the most important art I've ever created. Resistance posters.
That's what I figured.
These posters are the key to winning the hearts and minds of every penguin in Wallersburg to the patriot cause.
That's right, they're not penguins, they're penguins.
However, the Inspector's Brigade has confiscated my special paint, Sacre Bleu, to make their warning signs. Those dastardly fiends.
Love it. Sacred blue. Sacre bleu. Love it.
Please, Wizard, get my sacred blue paint from the Inspector's Brigade so I can properly inspire my penguin brethren to fight for freedom.
Alright. Yeah, we can do that. That's actually something I wanted to check. We're getting spell elements, but I didn't actually notice what the spell elements were for. Yeah, they're supposed to be for Winged Sorrow. Yeah, you don't get... Unfortunately, you don't really ever get spell elements for Call. You have to complete... oh, what is it? Is it Beast Moon? Decathlon? There's a additional event that you have to complete to get spell elements. I mean, clearly, I'm never going to want it because that's not great. But, yeah, so I never took the time to check. But no, the spell elements we're getting are for Winged Sorrow, which is going to be the next shadow enhanced spell we learn once we get to the Arcanum, which is later on into Polaris. But this is eventually what it'll be, 800 to 980 death damage single target, and then a minus 20% damage to all enemies. You have two different routes you can go. One just increasing the overall damage you can do. The other lowers the damage significantly, but it produces a negative aura on the opponent that lowers the incoming amount of healing for 6 rounds. Yeah, we're gonna go for damage. Eventually, but yeah. But yeah, so while in Polaris, the spell elements we're going to be getting are for the technically for the second enhanced, the second shadow enhanced spell that you get. If you did the Darkmoor dungeon. This is the first and second dungeons. Yeah. Alright, what are we... Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and switch. Okay. So just some of the Brigadiers. Gotcha. That was odd. I mean, yeah, our opponent fizzled, but it didn't show him going through the animation. Very strong, very strange.
Sacre bleu! Take the putrid sacred blue paint. We prefer electric orange for our warning signs anyway.
I'm sure there's a reference there with the electric orange. I'm not, yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, if it's a pun based in the French language, I'm never gonna understand it. I took like a couple of years of French back in middle school and don't remember a thing.
Were you able to rescue my sacred blue pant from the Inspector's Brigade heathens? You did? Marvelous! Give it to me! Thank you so much! With this pant, I'll have my propaganda masterpiece printed en masse and ready to be put up throughout Walrusburg soon. In the meantime, I'd like to ask for another favor, if you are truly dedicated to the cause. For the Resistance, of course. While the masterful Resistance posters are printing, we'll need to make a paste, so we can glue them up on the walls of Walrusburg. There's no tackier substance known to penguins than the sticky, slimy slobber of those salivating sea lions that saunter about the harbor. Acquiring enough slobber won't be easy, or sanitary. But if you fill these vials, we should have enough to mix into poster paste. Bon chance!
Okay. Can't say I've seen any sea lions yet, but they must be in a portion of the harbor that I just haven't gone to. That, or they're behind they could be behind a sigil gate. That would actually make a bit more sense. Because from what I can tell, the harbor there's not much. Okay, so they're on the other... Alright, oh, okay, yeah, they're over here in the ice. A place we just hadn't been to yet. Gotcha. Is there anything else over here? Or, okay, there is actually a fair bit. So, okay, so yeah, there is a fair bit over here. Looks like these guys will be something to look into eventually. There, and here is our polar rose for this area. It is, yep, by the ship, all the way down. I was actually wondering. I was gonna take a moment to look for it, but looks like I didn't have to. All right, so just a couple of sea lions. They're literal lions. Nice. 2,300. Okay, yeah. As long as they don't put up any shields, we'll be fine. Good, good. You never know. Very good. Sea Lion Tamer is at least the first badge. And we got a wand? What? These guys can drop wands? Yeah, Mage's Smoldering Stave. Yeah, it is the size of a wand. Gotcha. And that one's got a fire effect on it. Cool. That's not bad for damage too. You lose out on a lot of extra stuff. You know, but yeah, that's not bad. Of course, I have kind of the unfair advantage of this is a crown wand from a pack, but yeah, it's kind of that sad truth. Once you get a wand that's really good from a crowns pack, you don't really ever want to go back to trying to get something, to getting other ones. It's one of the main reasons it's one of the main reasons I didn't go back for the Moros wand, because I couldn't justify the time it would take to try to get it when the wand I have is like a couple points of damage less, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, that was kind of my justification.
Wizard, did you get the... Oh no. Oh my.
I guess it stinks.
I can see by the looks and smell of you that you fought with a frothing beast of the harbor. Any luck collecting slobber? You filled all 4 vials? Magnifique! I'll prepare the poster paste right now, and then we can move on to the real business at hand. Ah, voila! The poster paste is mixed, and the resistance posters, complete with sacre bleu accents, are ready to be put up around the city. These posters will rally each and every wretched, oppressed penguin in Watersburg, nay, throughout all of Polaris, to fight for liberté! What do you say, Wizard? Can the Resistance count on you to help me personally inspire the rebirth of the glorious kingdom of Penguinonia? Fantastique! Take these Resistance posters in this bucket of poster paste and cover up as many images of the Empress as you can find.
Piece de Resistance. Yeah, alright. This actually ended up being a bit more than I thought it was going to be. 3 quests in 1. We'll take it. Oh, man. Oh, are they different? I didn't even notice. Fish. Yeah, so the big ones... Okay, so the ones that go over 2 look like that. The ones that go over the big image of the Empress. Nice. So is there going to be a character that's based on Rasputin in here somewhere, since this is supposed to be a reference to, you know, to Russia and the French Revolution and all that? Kind of hope so. Be really interested to see, like what we have to deal with for him.
Brave Wizard, you have been a wondrous help to me. Your contributions to the Resistance, though small, will not go unnoticed. Well, honestly, no one is really going to remember what you did, per se, but they're going to cherish my art for centuries.
Yeah, that's fine.
Feel free to consider yourself the junior assistant to the master artist. It's an honorary title only, of course, but you've earned it.
His eyes are so weird, because he has glasses, but whenever he talks or moves, his eyes go forward to cover up his glasses. That's really that's a weird animation error. Very strange. Wait, we got a assistant to the master artist. That's awesome. Nice and easy badge. I'll take it. I just want to see, like, so we have Ravenwood alum. These are all probably the badges that deal with the story aspect of it. Assistant to the master artist. So there's going to be a couple of badges that involve side questing, I guess. Because penguin, probably another penguin, and then this is like the extra credit one. Doesn't actually do anything, but it's like purple that says beat 1,000 of them. Sea lion, sea lion, sea lion, maybe another one. Polar bear, and so on. Okay, that's so that's that. We also have Simolina Placard. Let's go talk to her. She is in the harbor, and we'll see where that kind of leaves us in terms of time. Those 3 quests took about 15 minutes. Not that bad, really. So yeah, we'll see where this leaves us in terms of time. But I'm definitely glad I went ahead and got that one taken care of, because that was quite amusing. Alright, Semolina.
Hey, you. You seems a brave type. Otherwise, you wouldn't be flaunting the curfew like this. I'm only out here because... Did you hear that? Tell me you heard them too. The ice flow ghosts. They are driving me crazy with their incessant wailing. I've had enough. For years, you might hear a distant cry or a soft sob around midnight. But recently, their howling has become constant and louder. I sneak about the harbor at night to search for the ghosts so I might learn how to appease them. But the sea lions thwart my efforts. Those whiny ghosts must be quieted so the rest of us can live in peace. Will you brave the ice flows and help put their souls at ease?
Yeah, it's going to be the, I think they were huskies. I'm not entirely sure what they were. But it's going to be the dogs in overcoats that we saw. Yeah, just a few minutes ago. So yeah, let's go see what we can do to help them. I get the feeling this might be another multi-part quest.
Quiet, boys! A wild native has heard your blubbering and come for our hides. Be quiet while I reason with the savage.
Oh, I'm gonna...
We, explorers, friends from Marleybone, on big mission, need help. You, savage, help explorers? Yes? Come, talk. Very safe. By Jove, the mongrel seems friendly, and at least somewhat intelligent. Keep your traps shut, gents, or you'll scare the savage away.
I want to break them over my knees. I don't like these people. Oh, I don't like them at all.
Hello, savage. Me, Captain Franklin. You, savage. Help? Bah! Is any of this getting through? Oh, you can talk. What's that? You've been sent to find wailing ghosts? Ha! It's endearing that your primitive tribe still fears such things. No ghosts here, I'm happy to report. Believe me, if there were ghosts, we would have seen them. My men and I have been, shall we say, stationed here for quite some time now.
Yeah, stationed.
No one asked you! Now, Savage, as I was saying, no ghosts here for your people to fuss over, but there's still important work for you.
I really want to blast these guys off into the frigid water.
My men and I are on an intrepid expedition to discover the northern lands of Polaris, but we were gobbled up by this devilish ice flow.
Captain said we'd slide right over if we was going fast enough. Turns out he just embedded the ship deep into the ice.
So he's stupid as well as ignorant. Seems about right.
Who would have guessed, right? We work tirelessly to free the ship, but each day brings more ice than we can chip away.
No one asked you either, Crozier. Savage, clearly my crew has gone soft from cold and hunger. Could you help them regain their nerve? Our explorer's finery is unfortunately a bit worse for wear after all this intrepid exploring. Holes and whatnot. Perhaps you could collect a few sea lion manes that Crozier here could then use to fashion into patches to repair our snowsuits.
Oh, I do not like this guy. Okay, why is there health here? That's a little odd. I do not like them. Though that seems to be the case a lot of the times with Marleybonian explorers. I just end up not liking them at all. We got nothing? That's actually kind of surprising. That hasn't happened in a while. Well, no, I say that, but didn't that happen in, yeah, I think that actually happened in Chrysalis, where it seemed like I didn't get anything for a moment. Okay, so they do have tower shields. Tail smack. I'm just honestly, I'm just gonna go ahead and attack because that's not gonna help them. The 50% blade that's gonna get knocked down to like 30 something. With a critical, it's not going to be enough to save them. Yeah, what does it take it to? 39. Yeah. So. We got one. Wow. Okay. So either I'm just having some bad luck, or this is supposed to be a little more difficult to get. I don't mind, though. These guys, I mean, they're pretty easy to fight, all things considered, so... Okay, we got another one. Alright, I guess we'll just need one more, maybe one more fight. Yeah, sorry if this is kind of boring. I just, you know, I thought about just, I did think about, like, waiting. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and, I'm just gonna do the Dark Pact. Might be not the brightest idea, but it puts a blade, so. Yeah, ultimately it gives me a blade, so. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just set this up on the one with the tower shield. And sure, why not? Why not? What was that side eye? That was funny. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Seriously? Man, just bad luck. I'd like to hear from you guys. Anyone else who has done this quest, has it taken you a while to get the, like, did it take you a while to get the sea lion fur? Did it take you a while? Let me know. Because it took us no time at all to get the saliva, but so far the fur has been a bit ornery. It hasn't wanted to come. Wow, this is not helpful. Oh, we'll get our spell next turn. So, right? Yeah, 99%. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and buff that. Place this on, I guess maybe you. Oh, I chose wrong. Never mind. Jeez, finally. Though I noticed in that fight and the one before it, I only got the critical on one of the sea lions. Something to be aware of.
Savage! Did you manage to procure the sea lion manes? Smashing! Crozier will use them to mend our snowsuits post-haste.
I will. Well, all right then.
That's a good lad. About time you tucked in that pouty lip and got some work done, Crozier. Speaking of which, Savage, might I trouble you again?
Call me Savage one more time.
Now that we'll soon have warmer clothing, the last little thing our valiant expedition requires to get back on track is food.
Help getting our ship out of the ice would be nice too.
When I want your opinion, I'll ask for it, Barrow. I've a foolproof plan to help us all, and I don't need you distracting our new friend. Now, Savage, my men and I require food. Could you, or someone from your little tribe or camp or whatnot, procure us something edible? Anything will do. We're not picky. Just nothing too heavy. The men have a long day of ice chipping ahead of them. Thank you.
Dismissing Franklin's rudeness as hunger, you wonder if Semolina knows where you can find food for the hungry explorers.
I was gonna say, at least it's commented on, because, jeez. I guess we kind of have to try to rationalize it away, or we're gonna beat the ever-loving. Nope. What the? Why can I go into the custom storage? Oh, probably because she's gonna send us in there.
Did you appease the ghosts? What? No ghosts? Just Marleybonians? They're crying because they got stuck trying to discover Polaris? But it's already been discovered. No matter.
Exactly.
The poor devils must be in rough shape. Of course I'll help. Anything to shut them up. I've an idea. A trade ship delivered a huge shipment of Marleymite a while back, but no self-respecting penguin would ever touch the stuff.
Marlemite. I'm guessing that's a kind of a joke on Vegemite, which from my understanding is like horribly pungent and is very much like use at your own risk or use in a very small amount. So, okay.
It's been sitting in the custom storage for
There
months.
we go. Yep.
Surely they won't mind if you took a crate for the hungry explorers.
I'm sure they won't. Alright, let's head on in. Yeah, I was like, why is it saying I can go in? It's because we have a quest that's going to send us in there. We're going to see Inspector Clouseau again.
Halt! Have you the proper credentials to be in
No.
this storage facility? No? Then come forth and be reprimanded.
No, just for Inspector Generals. Yeah, we'll just keep what we're using. I'm not too worried about these guys. Yep, 2080. That's what I expected. Though, unfortunately, didn't pull just a normal blade. I'd rather hold off on the Dark Pact for now. So let's just set up a trap, I guess. I mean, the funny thing is, I could probably take these guys out. Again, yeah, with the proper critical, they're gone. Nice. Now watch me not get a critical on all of them. After I just talked about that. Nope, we got it. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna sit here a moment, let them all do their little spin drop. Because for whatever reason, the penguins, that's what it does. They do that. They don't all do it at the same time.
Truce! What could you possibly want to take from us this badly? Marley-mite? Why didn't you say so in the first place? We've been trying to get rid of that smelly crate of goop for weeks. Go on then, you can have it. Just don't spill any on your way out.
It's always that question of, why can't we just talk things out before we, jump right into combat? I mean... Ugh. Maybe I will spill a little bit just by the door. I guess not. Hopefully we're done with these rude Marleybonians now.
Benevolent savage, you've returned! And what is that mouth-watering aroma?
Oh, God.
Is that Marley-mite? Rejoice, men! We're saved!
Yay! Molly might. Never thought I'd be so happy to see that vile, sticky food paste.
Compose yourself, Crozier! Don't yell in front of the native! You'll scare it off!
Okay, I don't like these guys, but they are really funny.
Am I the only one who's wondering how this savage native acquired an entire crate of Marleybony and Marley-mite?
Quiet, both of you! It's like you want me to write you up for insubordination. Good savage, you have saved our lives, and more importantly, our expedition. I believe I promised you a reward. For your generosity, I will personally name a small and insignificant part of Polaris after you, once I've discovered it. You are welcome.
That seems about right. Hate these guys. Oh, we got a badge for that. Benevolent Savage. Jeez. That is hilarious. That is so funny, and I love it. Alright. Is there anything else? No, we're good now. Alright, everybody. We're going to go ahead and wrap up today's episode here. These quests actually ended up taking a bit longer than I had anticipated. And I'm completely fine with that. I had some fun. I had some good laughs. I hope you guys did too. In the next episode, we'll get back to dumping some imported tuna crates into the harbor. And going from there. So, if you enjoyed this episode, which I do sincerely hope you did, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button down below. And if you do happen to be new to the channel, hello, welcome, and please do consider subscribing. And to stay up to date for whenever new content is posted, don't forget to hit that bell icon after you subscribe. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you all next time.